Hey guys, welcome back to another video of this COBOL programming series. In this video, we will jump to module 11. In module 11, what we will do? We will create a final project and conclusion. So we will create a two final projects. First would be a banking system and another would be a insurance system. So and we will apply the COBOL skills to the real world project mentioned. Also, we will do a quick recap for the topics discussed throughout the course. So let's start. Final project, banking system. So we will create a banking system through the COBOL programming, and where customer can deposit, withdraw and check the bank account balance, and accordingly we will update the bank account file. So here is the steps we will follow. So first is we will create a account file where account number and account balance for all the customers would be present. And second, we will write a COBOL program and we will add the logic in that COBOL program to add, subtract, view the account balance for a particular customer. And that for that particular customer, we will pass the data through the JCL, pass the customer transaction of details through the JCL. So whenever we pass the transaction details through JCL, COBOL program would process the data and accordingly the account file will get updated. So this is the project that we will do here. So let's start. Go to the mainframe and start creating this project. So we are in mainframe. Now we will write a COBOL program to create the banking system. So go to the PDS member first. So this is a PDS I created for to write the projects dot project, where we will create a COBOL program name banking system, bank system, bank syst. Okay, this would be our COBOL program name. So this is a coding sheet we have. Let's start writing the COBOL program. Identification, division, program ID, banking system. Then we'll be having environment, division, data, division, procedure, division and stop run. First we will create the basic structure of COBOL program. Under environment division we will be having input, output section. Under this we will be having the file control paragraph where external files will be defined. And in data division we will be having the file section, working storage section. That's it. So this is a basic structure of COBOL program. Now before writing a COBOL program, let's see the account file I already created. Let me show you. So this is the account file we have. This account file have the length 80 byte, record length is 80, format is FP and organization is sequential. Let's see the data inside this. So we have this data I already created for this project, the dummy data I already created. So let's do the calls. Go in edit mode. Okay, so this is calls. So this 5 bytes is customer account number, customer bank account number is 5 bytes, this 5 bytes. So we have 10 customers, 10 account numbers, 5 bytes each. Now rest this 2, 4, 6, 7 and rest 9 byte is customer account balance. This is balance details. For customer 0001 we have the balance of 10,000. Last 2 byte is after decimal. Last 2 bytes is after decimal. So only the 5 bytes here we have, means 10,000. For this customer we have the 20,000 balance. For this three customer we have the 30,000 balance. So this is a account file we have. So we need to remember the position of this account number and account balance. This is 7 assume decimal and 2 bytes, means 9 bytes is for account balance and 5 bytes is for account number. Total we have occupied 14 byte and rest 66 byte is spaces. in this file. And also we need to remember the record length is 80, format is fixed block, and organization is sequential. So this is the customer account bank account file. Now let's go to the program. So this is the basic structure of this program. First we will define this file. So what we are creating, as I already told you, that we will create a COBOL program which will read that account file, and we will get the data through the JCL, like for this customer number, account number, and we need to add this much of amount. For this account number we need to subtract this much of amount, means customer can deposit the amount, customer can withdraw the amount. Also we will add up features like customer can view the bank account balance. Okay, so first we will define the file here. Under the file control, let's write select account file assigned to UTS, DD name would be AC file. So we have defined the external files. Account file assigned to this AC file is DD name, and UTS is the system dependent. Now we will define the content of this file under the file section. Under the file section, come to the FD, file definition of account file. Okay, in here we will define the uh, uh, file structure. Recording mode is F. Record contains 80 characters. Block contains 0 record. Label records are standard, and data record is account record. Account record. Account file record. Okay, so this is the file definition we have. Now we will define the account file record. Then type 01 account file record. First is account number, pick 9 of 5. As we discussed, account number is 5 bytes present in that file. Then next we have account balance is pick 9 of 7, assume decimal 9 of 2. 2 bytes is after decimal and 7 bytes is numeric digit. So this is the account file record. So we have defined this file, the external file which we are going to use. Now we need some temporary variables here under the working storage section. So let's define the temporary variables. First is WS account file record. Under this we will be having 05 WS account number, pick 9 of 5. 05 WS account balance, pick 9 of 7, version 9 of 2. So we have created the temporary variables for this account number and account balance with the same size. Next we will be having the WS amount. This will come from how much amount customer would like to add or withdraw. Pick 9 of 7, assume decimal 9 of 2. Then we will be having the WS transaction type. Transaction type means customer would like to deposit or withdraw or view the balance. Transaction type, pick X of 1. 88 variable is for deposit, WS deposit value is D. For WS withdraw value is W, and check balance, WS check balance is balance check. Okay, so 3 transaction we have defined transaction type. Okay, next we need one temporary variables to check if transaction is completed or not. So 01 WS transaction complete switch. 88 variable would be transaction completed value is Y. Here this is peak of peak x of 1, value is n. Initially the value would be n. So what we did yet, first we have defined the file, external account file. We have defined the file definition here, and here the content of the file, and here we have defined the temporary variables, account number and account balance, and WS amount which user will give us through the JCL, and this account type means customer will give the account WS amount, for example 10,000, and will give the D deposit, or W withdraw, or just check the balance. And this is a transaction completed switch. Initial value is n, and if the transaction completed, we'll make it to y. So let's move ahead writing a actual code here. First we will, what we will do, we will accept WS amount, WS account number from the customer, accept WS amount, transaction type accept WS amount. Three things we will get from the user: this amount, transaction type, and account number. These three things we will get from the customer when we are executing the program. So then we will display these things. Display entered details are, okay. Then display WS account number, WS account number, okay. Then we will display account transaction type, WS transaction type. Then we will display amount. So what we are doing here is we are getting the account number, the transaction type like deposit, withdraw, or balance check, and will accepting the WS amount, how much deposit or how much withdraw you want to do. So we will display the input details. Enter details are account number, WS account number, transaction type, insert, and WS and amount. So we got the input details from the customer here. Now what we need to do first, then we will perform a transaction. We will get the data here. Now we will perform perform transaction transaction para transaction para until ws transaction complete switch becomes to y. What we are doing here is we are performing a transaction para until ws transaction switch becomes y. Okay, and then stop run. Now in transaction para what we will do, transaction para. So this is transaction para. We will define the transaction para first. First what we will do, we will open account file in IO mode. IO account file. This account file. Why we are opening in IO mode? Because first we need to read the account file, and as per the customer input we need to update or rewrite the file. Then we will read the account file. We got the customer data, for example here account number for dummy account number. We need to for particular transaction type we need to update this amount, or we need to deposit or withdraw this amount. So we will read account file. Okay, we will read account file until and at end display account number not found. Okay, and if not found, if not transaction completed, means that 88 variable here transaction completed. If transaction is not completed, if no transaction completed, what we will do, we will here we read the account file. We will compare the we will compare the account number from file, with account number the customer given as a input. Account number, ws account number equal to account number, and if account number matches, then what we will do, we will compare, we will see the transaction type. If transaction type is ws deposit, if transaction type is ws deposit, then we will add account, add ws amount which user have given the as a input to account balance, and we will display for account number, account number, for account number display new balance is dollar account balance, because we have added the ws amount which user have given as a input to the account balance. If then else, we need some space here, so we will delete some things from here. Okay, then else if ws withdraw, if customer have given the transaction type withdraw. Okay, so what we will do, we will subtract ws amount from account balance. Okay, then we will display for account. We will display the same thing. We will repeat this thing, move from here to here. Okay, so what we are doing here is, after reading a file, we will, if the transaction is withdraw, then we are subtracting the WS amount from account balance and displaying this. And then we have one more transaction type, which is check account balance. So what we will do, we will add here, else if the customer just want to check the account balance, WS check balance. What we will do, we will just display the cut, paste. Okay, so what we will do, else if the transaction type is check balance, we will display for account number, current balance is, current balance insert is dollar account balance. And we will end the if condition here, if and this. Now next what we will do, here we just displayed, now we need to update the account file. So this is the account number, we have added the amount, this account number and account balance. Then what we need to do, we need to rewrite the rewrite this is COBOL verb to update, to read and write the file. So rewrite account file. Okay, so we have added logic for deposit and for withdraw and to check the balance amount from the account file. So let's go through the complete this banking system again, and then we will compile this program and we'll give the input to check if the this system is working or not. Okay, so first we have defined the file here, account file. In this account file, this is the definition, this is a fixed block file, 80 characters, and block contains 0 record. Label records are standard. Data record is account file record, account file record. This is the file elements, account number and account balance. And then what we did, we have defined the temporary variables under the working storage section. This is account file record, this is account number and account balance under the working storage section. Then we have WS amount and WS transaction type. We have defined the three transactions: deposit, withdraw and check balance. Deposit for D, withdraw for W and check balance for B. Now we have the transaction complete switch, if the transaction is completed or not. If so, we initial values N because transaction is not completed, and Y is for transaction completed. Then what we are doing, we are accepting the account number, transaction type and amount from the user, and we are displaying the input details, whatever data we are getting from the user. So in this system, we will get the values, we will get the input customer data from the JCL itself through this accept command. Then what we are doing, we are performing a transaction para until it becomes Y. Okay, and then we are opening a file in IO mode, because we need to read and then we need to update the file, rewrite the file. So we are reading the file, and at end we are displaying account not found, and if transaction is not completed and if the account number matches with the input account number, then we are doing the deposit, withdraw and subtract, deposit, withdraw and check balance, and then we are updating the account file. One more thing we need to add here is that in the procedure division or transaction, before doing the transaction, we need to before accepting this transaction, we need to initialize these values. So first we will repeat. Initialize means initially what value should be there in this. So move zeros to WS account number, these temporary variables, and WS amount also for move spaces to transaction type. Instead of spaces we can move n, because this is initial value, to transaction WS transaction type. Transaction type as well as the TC switch. WS TC switch, transaction complete switch. So what we have did here, we have initialized the WS amount, account number, and transaction type. Account number, transaction type, transaction complete switch, and WS amount. Now we have written a COBOL program to make a banking system, bank system. Now let's compile this program first. Go to the compile JCL. Our program name is, this is compile JCL, program name is banking system, banking system, bank system. So this is our project. So this is our source library, banking system, and this is our load library. This is our compile JCL. So let's submit the JCL. This compile JCL has been submitted. Let's go to the spool. Go to 3, 8. This is our spool. This is a compile JCL. Go inside it, filled with 12. Let's see the errors. Okay, so invalid word file section. Okay, so let's solve this file section. It should not have the hyphen sign. Then we have found. Okay, so this WS withdraw spelling is wrong, guys. So WS withdraw here, if WS with, here the spelling is wrong, withdraw, and rewrite account file from, we need to give the account file record, from account file record, because what we are rewriting, the account file record. This account file record is this, these are the records we are rewriting, so we need to give that. Then what error we have, display not defined, so some display is wrong at 45. Display, so this display is spelling is wrong, display. So let's save the program and compile the job again. Compile job submitted. Let's go to the spool. So only few errors are remaining. So guys, we need to add we need to add this dot sign here after this file definition. Also we need to initialize the account balance as well, since account balance is also changing. WS account balance. Then also guys, when the amount is added to the account balance, we need to make that transaction switch to Y. Move Y to WS transaction complete switch. Again here move y to WSTC switch. Then again here move y to WSTC switch. We need to remove from here. And we need to give period after each statement, display statement, and this is stop run. We need to remove from here because this is one statement, this is one statement. Move into transaction type. So we will move spaces to transaction type and move and to transaction switch. Okay. Now let's submit the compile job. Save the program. Go to the compile JCL. Submit the compile job again. This compile job is submitted 619. Let's go to the spool. Start 3.8. This is the compile JCL 619. Now inside this, go inside failed with return code 12. So see how many errors we have for now. B is invalid. WS balance is not defined. WS balance is not defined, and this group item has picture close 23. This should not have picture close. Okay, this 88 variable is missing. So this is a program. Now WS balance, WS balance, where is WS balance? This 88 variable here. Okay, now WS balance, WS account balance. It should be account balance. Save the program and submit the compile job again. See the error. So guys, this block contains 0 records, will be the records, not the record. Okay, so let's save the program and submit the compile job. Go to the compile job. This is compile job we have. Submit the compile job. Program name is bank system. Go to the spool, 3.8. This is our spool. Job name is 625. So guys, our program compiled successfully, which we have written for banking system. So we have written a COBOL program. Let's go to that slide. So COBOL program, we have written a COBOL program to add, subtract, view the account balance. Also we have seen the account file, account number, which we have the account number and account balance. Now we will run the program and we will pass the customer transaction details through the JCL. So let's run that. Go to the mainframe. First go to run JCL. First go to the run JCL. This is the run file we have. Program name is bank system. Okay, program name is bank system, and this is load library, and this is the account file we have. So let's see again the account file. This is the account file we have. These are the account numbers and these are the account balance we have. So what we will do for account number 0001 we will deposit the 10,000. Guys, last 2 byte is decimal and starting 2 bytes have uh, no meaning. So this is 10,000 balance we have. Now what we will do, we will add another 10,000 to this account number 001. So let's do that. Go to the JCL and this is the account file. See here, this is the account file we have given at the here AC file. The DD name is AC file. Now for account number 2 we will deposit, D for deposit, and we will add the 10,000 rupees. Last 2 byte is after decimal, in static 2 bytes we have the no meaning. So we are what we are doing, we are depositing for account number 002 10,000. Let's see what will happen. Start 3.4. This is the file we have. So guys, for account 0001 we have the 10,000 as a balance. So what we are doing, we are depositing the 10,000, so it will become the 20,000. So let's see. So for account 1 we will deposit the 10,000, this 10,000. Let's banking system is a program, this is our file. Let's submit the job. Job submitted. Let's go to the spool. This is our run JCL. See the message. So program executed successfully. Let's first see the sysout messages. Sysout message is enter details are for account number. This we are depositing amount 10,000 and the new balance is 20,000 guys. So guys, through our program we have deposited 10,000. Now let's see in the file if the account balance is updated or not. Let's see the files. So guys, see, for account number 0001 balance, new balance is 20,000. Now we will do the next transaction, like withdrawing an amount. So what we will do for transaction for account number 0005, we have the balance 50,000. So what we will do, we will withdraw the 25,000 and we'll see the result. We will withdraw 25,000. Let's go to the run JCL. For account number 00005 we are withdrawing 25,000. 25,000. Okay, now let's see the, let's submit the job. Job is submitted. Go to the spool. This is the run JCL we have 631. See the job successfully. Now see the sysout message. Sysout message are enter details for account 05 withdrawing amount of 25,000. The new balance is 25,000. Last 2 bytes is after decimal and this is 25,000. Let's see in the file. So guys, for account number 0005 the new balance is 25,000, means our system is working perfectly. Now we'll see the balance amount of this. For account number 00006, what is the balance amount? The balance amount is 3531. We will see through our program. This is the run JCL for account number 0006. We will see the account balance and we will not provide the amount here because we are checking the account balance only, and file will not get updated. The current balance will show on the screen. So let's submit the job. Job is submitted. Let's go to the spool. Job submitted. Job ran successfully for banking system program. And now let's see the output message. So current balance is 3531 guys, as we have seen in the file. Current balance is 3531 for account number this. So we have executed all 3 transactions: depositing, withdraw and balance check. This is run JCL. So guys, we have created a banking system and we have 3 things here: account file where we have the account number and account balance; COBOL program we have written to add, subtract and view the account balance. Also we have passed the customer transaction details through the JCL. Also we have written this COBOL program and solve the all the compile errors we get while writing this banking system. I hope guys you have understood how I written the COBOL program for this banking system. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. We will meet in the next one.